Hey everybody, welcome to Tears Over Beers. We're back,
What are we doing today?
and we're ranking Nicktoons.
Yes. Once again,
At least the Nicktoons from our childhood. There's gonna be a whole bunch of them that we've never seen because we're old.
yeah.
But that means that we've seen all the classic ones. We've got kids these days probably ain't even seen half of these because of the other problem. They're too young.
Yeah. So tell us how you hate our list below in the comments because we only rank the old ones. And whatever.
Yeah.
So let's do it. All Real Monsters.
All Real Monsters. I think All Real Monsters is probably A.
Yeah, probably. Either A or B. I don't think it's an S, but
I think it's an A. Yeah, I don't think it's an S. I do really enjoy the show, but there's just some better stuff out there.
yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't say there's like ever anything like bad about it though, so I think it's probably A.
It wasn't my favorite, but I liked it alright, so that's why I'm not. Yeah. Well, let's keep it there for now, and then
okay.
Let's see.
Rugrats All Grown Up. Have you seen any of this?
No. I'm too old for that. You saw it?
I saw some of it. I am too old for this shit, but I did see a couple episodes. Yeah, it's okay. Really give it like a C.
Okay.
I think like part of the appeal of Rugrats is like that they were babies.
Yeah. I don't need to know their life story.
I think anything after like post Dill being born is kind of like not as good. As Told by Ginger, I think I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
I've heard it's decent, but it didn't do very well because it was more like for an older audience.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Alright.
Avatar, right?
I guess so.
Avatar, you haven't seen Avatar at all?
No.
Avatar to me is completely S rank. Like,
Okay.
I don't know that it really belongs as a Nicktoon,
Yeah.
but it is a animated Nickelodeon show, so I suppose it falls in that category.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's on. Someone put it here, so we'll rank it. I guess.
Yeah. It is awesome. It's like an anime basically, but it's made by an American studio, so it's some people found that controversial back then, but it's at like today's stature, it's rated like one of the best animated shows of all time.
All right.
It's not a happy, cheery show.
Yeah.
It's pretty emotionally heavy sometimes. All right. What is... I can't read that.
Oh, hold on.
My eyes, they're not good.
Barnyard. Too old.
I know what that is just because it's a movie.
Oh.
I don't know if it's a show. It was a movie that came out when I worked at the movie theater. That's why I know what it is. But yeah, we were too old for that shit.
Breadwinners?
Yep.
Bussin' a beat.
Oh God.
I don't know.
Straight busted. We're definitely too old for that shit. Oh, a little cat dog.
Alright, cat dog.
Cat dog.
Yeah, it was okay. I'd probably put it like a
B?
probably B, yeah.
How does the cat dog poop?
Yeah, it was a good concept, but it was just alright for me.
Yeah, it was an interesting show. It wasn't the best, it wasn't the worst, it was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, do we know what this next one is?
No, I can't read.
It says Cat Scratch.
Nope.
Chalk Zone.
Nope.
Danny Phantom.
Heard of it. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I think it's probably the edge of too old for this shit.
You know what? As long as I'm up here, we're gonna skip Doug for a second.
Yeah.
El Tigre.
Nope.
Fanboy and Cranium.
Nope.
Glitch Techus.
Nope.
Harvey Beaks.
I feel like I've heard that name, but I still don't know what it is.
Pony. We're just gonna start throwing shit in here. Do you know Jimmy Neutron at all?
I know of Jimmy Neutron, and specifically what's his name, Carl Weezer.
I don't even know that. But is that one you're gonna want to rank? Or
but no, I haven't seen enough to rank it.
All right, some SpongeBob movie that we don't know of. Kung Fu Panda.
I wish I have seen Kung Fu Panda. I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's pretty funny actually. You haven't watched it with your kid? No?
No. Not yet.
Not quite there yet.
No.
I'm gonna put it under here, but I feel like eventually you'll probably watch it.
Making Friends.
Yeah, that's cool.
Something Mongols.
What?
I don't know. Monsters Arus.
What?
I don't know. Monster something.
Monster something. Okay, yeah, whatever.
Teenage Robot.
Nope.
We should have done this ahead of time.
Yeah,
Goat Banana Cricket. Monkey Manter.
What?
I don't know.
Some of these I've never even heard of.
Planet Sheen.
Oh. Okay, so I haven't seen this, but I've heard this is so bad it probably needs its own category for how terrible it is.
All right.
Is what I've heard.
I'm back. Let's rank the couple that we do know.
Some that we know.
Doug,
and not the Disney Doug, the Nickelodeon Doug.
I wasn't a big Doug fan.
This is what I would put it.
Yeah, that's
sound good to you?
Too, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely got its man, if they had memes, like real memes back.
I mean, I'd like watch it now just for like nostalgia.
Oh yeah, there's definitely some like classic comedy in there, but there's also like sometimes it was just kind of blah.
Well, and it was like one of the originals, so it was like Doug, Ren and Stimpy, Rugrats, and was there one more of the original? Was there?
There was one more, wasn't there?
I mean, it should be on this list if.
Yeah, we'll get there.
But I don't know. I feel like maybe those were like the original 3.
I thought there was 4.
I mean, like Rocco came shortly after.
Rocco came a little later, yeah.
But then so like if you're gonna watch like Rugrats or like Ren and Stimpy, like those were more kind of interesting, and Doug was a little. It was kind of boring as a kid, but it was alright.
And you never forget, there's a bomb in the lasagna.
I mean, it did have its moments. Alright.
Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold, to me, I think is an A, like around Real Monsters. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd either put it just above Doug or like at the bottom of the A's, I guess. So if you want to put it there, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's like the bottom of the A's. I mean, we only have 2 in the A's right now.
Yeah, 2 in the A's.
Yay. Invader Zim is... I love Invader Zim.
I never watched it.
Never?
Never
watched it?
No. I've heard it's good, but I never watched it.
With what we have out there, other than Avatar, this is my favorite thing so far.
Okay.
I would put it here. I think that... 1, it's very underrated.
Okay.
2, the creator of Invader Zim was most well known for a comic that he drew called Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
Okay.
Before he was given a show by Nickelodeon.
All right.
So I'm not quite sure how he pulled that off, but the irreverent, crazy humor persisted, obviously.
Yeah.
Which eventually it didn't continue. It got canceled, but years later they made a new Invader Zim movie like they did with Rocco. Like it's still a very like beloved property, even though it's very weird.
Huh. All right, fair.
And also Gurr is the best. His little robot.
Okay, yeah. I'm aware of that thing, but Yeah, I'm sure I would like it if I ever saw it, but
It's pretty random.
yeah.
I think you'd like it, but I think you'd also be like, yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, fair.
Kablam.
I would put Kablam probably in the B's.
So I think too.
It was hit or miss. Some of their, because it was
You
like
think like
it was like sketch
above
comedy
or
kinda,
below Doug.
probably below. Doug has the OG power to it.
Yeah, yeah.
And Doug was consistent.
You know, Kablam's kind of like a kid's forerunner to Robot Chicken,
Yeah, you're right.
where it had like, although they had more recurring things like Action League Now
Yeah.
or Prometheus and Bob, but just like the very like concept of it being like these short sketches basically that were animated, and a lot of them in like a stop motion kind of style.
And speaking of Action League Now, I remember when it was on Kablam, I remember like when I would watch the show, every time that particular segment came on, I was like, oh, this is gonna be awesome, and it was. And then they gave it its own show, and I don't know if
it just couldn't carry its own thing.
Like you just can't.
It's just like, no, you need to watch this for like 3 minutes and be done with it.
You can't watch this for like 15 or whatever, 30, however long it was. It was just it wasn't that type of humor that you could.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Ren and Stimpy.
Didn't we already rank Ren and Stimpy on something else? Am I matching that?
What would it have been? The adult animated cartoons.
Yeah. And so again, it was one of, I think we might be in maybe, I don't know if we're in the minority or not, but we kind of, I think we gave it a lower rating than
we didn't give it an S.
But for what's up here? In this, I think maybe a little higher.
I agree.
Maybe even top of the A. I don't know.
I would give it top of the A.
Yeah.
And like we said about it before, it's very unusual humor, but it's kind of like built the groundwork for a lot of the adult animation we see. You had like The Simpsons, which was more like grounded comedy. Mm-hmm. And then you had Ren and Stimpy, which was completely off the wall comedy.
Yeah.
And I think some kind of that combination is, it made things like Archer and Bob's Burgers and stuff like that, where it's like you've got some real like weirdness to it, but at the same time it's more grounded.
All right. Let's throw a few more things into the... Haven't seen it. I don't know if I've seen this. There's some sort of Ninja Turtles thing here, but I don't know what it is.
So, I haven't seen any of the Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles stuff.
Alright.
I guess it kind of goes here. I mean, I'm too old for it now, technically, although I don't care about age with animation, but I would probably watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would hold up to, like, 90s TMNT. But
right.
Yeah.
Alright, Robot Monster.
Nope.
Let's go down to
that
Rugrats Preschool Days.
Haven't seen that. Nope.
Sanji and Craig.
Nope.
Tack something.
Nope.
Another Ninja Turtles one.
Okay.
Kid Danger.
Nope.
Alright, so that's enough for that. Let's do a few actual ones that we know.
Rocket Power.
It was... I wasn't a huge fan.
It was okay.
I always kind of get that one, and for some reason, like the Wild Thornberries mixed up. Because they were like on at the same time, and they were both kind of boring.
I think I liked Rocket Power better.
Really? I think I might have liked Wild Thornberries better.
But it maybe depended episode wise, like maybe some episodes of one were.
But did Rocket Power have "Hello, I'm Nigel Thornberry"?
It did not. It did not have that. That is true.
I don't think I'd put it above C.
No.
Is it better or worse than the fucking Rugrats?
Honestly,
teeny bopper edition.
I mean, that's a good question.
Like, does Rugrats even belong in the
So I was
C?
gonna say, is it actually a D?
I don't think it was probably
I think
below
this might be our
average.
first D.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
I didn't hate this, what I saw of it.
Okay, all right.
And not that I hate Rocket Power either, but it's just kind of... Sometimes it's all right. Sometimes it's just like, yeah, it's kind of boring, I guess. Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
All right.
Rocco.
Rocco is one of my favorite shows of all time.
Top of the S, unless you think Avatar is better.
I think Avatar is a better show.
But is it really a true Nicktoon? Just, I mean, it's on the list, so...
I'm gonna ask the internet.
The internet doesn't know shit about fuck.
Is Avatar a...
No.
Who put Disney movie?
I mean, it's just, they're so different. But if you think it's a better show, it's on the list, then fine, we can keep it as it is.
Yeah, I mean...
It's fine.
It seems like some people rank it as a Nicktoons and other... It never was really called one.
It's on the list.
Yeah.
Whatever, it's fine.
It's on the list.
Rugrats, I think it's I think it's an S.
Original Rugrats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Everything up to Dill.
Yeah. You think Invader Zim's better?
Huh?
You think Invader Zim's better?
I think I find Invader Zim funnier.
Well, it's not about comedy, but
yeah,
I don't know. Whatever you think.
If you're going on like classic nostalgic rating, yeah, I get it. It's definitely got a big leg up on Invader Zim there.
All right.
And I mean, if we're talking about things that we quote on a daily basis, we definitely quote Rugrats more than Invader Zim.
Yeah.
So, the fryingles look like frying.
Well, maybe that's how you do things. Wait, what is it?
Well, maybe that's how you do things at my house, Tommy, but this isn't my house. It's my house.
And at my house, we do things my way.
What is it? The fryingles go in the fryingles. That's what it is.
Oh, God. Yeah. Rugrats is awesome.
Yeah.
SpongeBob. So, SpongeBob was a huge hit, but it was a huge hit after
it was the line here. Just
Yeah.
We were slightly too old for it. I want to give SpongeBob an A.
That's what I think. I think it's an A. I even probably think it could. I think it's better than Hey Arnold.
I think in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair.
And I think a lot of people would probably put it in S, but I haven't seen... I was to say, has anyone seen most of SpongeBob? It's like 15 seasons. Like, it's like crazy.
People a couple years younger than us, I think, have seen
all of it. Like, they're continuing to watch it now.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Like, because they're still airing stuff.
Yeah.
It's ranged so far, and it's not something like Adventure Time, where it's been on for like 10 years, but it's like, although it's more like intermittent, that it kind of ages up with you,
right?
And becomes more serious. It's not something like that where like the kids are growing up and it's becoming more adult. Like, it's still the same level. So if you start watching it, 18 years ago or whatever, and then you're still watching it now, that's just kind of...
Yeah, but even like I think my dad's watched some of it.
Oh,
like,
no, and I mean there's
watch
definitely a lot of... And I mean, there's a huge amount of like meme humor.
Yeah.
There's just so... Like, every moment in that show is a meme. It's amazing how that's even possible.
Yeah.
You take any scene over like a decade, and that's a meme.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, off the wall animation, just like just putting out like random ass jokes that like sometimes they don't even make sense in the context of what you're watching.
Right.
But it just works somehow.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah.
It's a good spot for it. Angry Beavers. I think personally, I think it's either right above or right below Real Monsters.
I agree with that. I was a big fan of Angry Beavers back in the day.
Yeah. Which one did you like better? That or Real Monsters?
I probably liked Angry Beavers a little better.
But
they're probably about even, but
I think I liked Real Monsters better to begin with, and then as it went along, I think Angry Beavers might have stretched.
I mean, I think there's only like 2, maybe 3 seasons of Our Real Monsters.
Yeah.
And I think there's maybe 3 or 4 of Angry Beavers. Like, neither of them had like a huge run.
Right.
Which is interesting too. But
I really only remember like the episode of Angry Beavers where they were like spraying stuff.
Oh,
like their
musk.
Yeah. Like Mayan.
This one, Mayan. Yeah, that was a good one.
It was a good show.
There's one thing I always remember in like quote from that is like the old like B movies that they would watch, and
oh man,
there was one that was Curse of the Mummies, curse. It's just like so dumb. I just love it. All right, we're gonna clear out a few here.
Cascades.
Yeah. Don't know it.
I haven't seen, but have you seen Fairly Oddparents?
I've seen some. I mean, it's in like it came out around the same time as SpongeBob, I think. So it's like that same like line.
All right, do you want to rank it?
Not
right now.
I would.
Oh,
not right now.
Yeah, well.
I've seen Legend of Korra.
Okay. The Loud House.
Nope.
Mighty Bee.
Nope.
Do you know what this thing is?
What is?
There's no words, so.
Oh.
I guess it gives mine.
Well, they call him look at the picture.
Shit! Fuck!
Hey, we're looking at stuff right now. Everybody, don't worry about it.
I don't know what it is. It looks
Fuck
kind of like Powerpuff Girls animation,
no,
but it's definitely not that.
Throw it into the fucking thing.
I don't know what you are. I'm sorry.
The penguin something.
Oh my god, this is becoming a dominant category.
Tuffy Puppy. Well, Welcome Wayne. Oh, I don't know about that.
What's that?
Wait, it's like some girls, Winks, something. Middlemost Post. Patrick Star thing.
Oh, it's like a movie, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, apparently this was the Rugrats one, but we already ranked Rugrats.
Well, why is that?
What's
this? Oh, so that's a different Rugrats?
That's fine.
Oh, is that the new Rugrats?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let's fix this. Okay, so this is gonna be here, and the new Rugrats is gonna be like here.
Okay.
Along with All Grown Up.
Big Nate.
Nope.
Prodigy.
That's not a word, but okay.
Oh yeah, cartoons. Do you remember that?
I kind of do.
I'm coming back.
Okay, wait. What's the last one?
It says random cartoons.
Random.
Yeah. Wow, we really didn't see a lot of these.
No, that's why I knew this would. I knew we could knock this out in one video. So, okay. So, what do you say? Fairly Oddparents.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it here. I was never a really big fan of it. I haven't seen a lot of it, but I just never really got into it.
Wait,
was
it? Sorry, go ahead.
The guy behind it, I think his name Butch Hartman. He also did Danny Phantom, and they're both like really popular, but it just, I think I was just a little too old for it, and maybe if I was younger, I would have been a bigger fan. And then obviously you haven't seen Legend of Korra, so I'll just rank that. So this is like Avatar sequel, basically,
Okay.
series. It takes place quite a long time after. It does still have some of the characters are still alive, but a lot of them aren't. And it's more controversial. And it wasn't quite as good because it's very hard to be that good. I would probably give it an A. I'm going to put it at the bottom of the A's.
Okay.
And then...
The Wild Thornberry.
Hello!
Untitled
Untitled Chapter. Despite all that, I don't think it's wonderful.
No.
I'd probably say here.
All right.
Did you find out about Oh Yeah cartoons? I even remember like it's like, oh yeah, cartoons.
The series yielded half-hour spin-off shows produced by Frederator.
Oh, okay.
Oddparents, Chuck Zone, and My Life as a Teenage Robot. So like,
it's gonna be too old.
yeah, I don't know.
But so Frederator was behind Adventure Time, or like part of that whole thing. So like the end of Adventure Time would be like Frederator, blah blah blah.
Gotcha. So
and they have like a big YouTube presence too.
So this
Fred Siebert, I think his name is, but he was like behind that whole thing.
So we kind of sucked at this list.
Well, I mean, I totally knew this going in, and I'm happy with what we got because we got to rank like the stuff that we grew up with, basically. Yeah.
Rocco and Rugrats being awesome.
You know, it'd be nice to know some of these things, but I have a feeling that a lot of them really... I mean, there's some that I've heard of that I have heard are good, but there's a lot that I have heard are maybe not great, or I haven't even heard of because they're not that good.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sure, it's fair.
So, you know, let us know what you think. If you hate this list, love this list. If you are younger than us and think that we're a bunch of old bastards who don't know what the fuck we're talking about, yeah, tell us that. And we'll see you next time on the next tier list.